All right. 3 days off. Two before a shift, one after. 3 movies. Let's get into them. So, this movie came out in 2009. I watched it when I was like 10 years old. Not in theaters. And I remember not liking it. However, I recently decided maybe I should give it another chance, see if my opinion has changed. And boy, did it ever. This was absolutely one of the best sci-fi movies I've ever seen. However, because I had already seen this one before, it did not make my list. The sequel, however, dude, I freaking love this world that James Cameron has made. The effects of both movies, especially the sequel, are just on another level of incredible. Granted, the story is excellent. The world building is remarkable. And yet, this is very close to the quality and entertainment of the first one. It is not there, but it is definitely... Next time I make a video, it's going to be my 5 most anticipated movies for the remainder of the year. And a little spoiler alert, this is on there. The third one is on there. Both Avatars got a 9 from me, and frankly, that is no sugarcoating it. I freaking love these movies. Now, the next movie I actually learned about from on Thursday. Netflix gave us another adaptation of The Rose of Versailles. And, I'm not gonna lie. This movie gets so much right, with just a few moments not accurate. It is a truly remarkable film, both in animation, storytelling, voice acting, character. Honestly, this might be the most accurate portrayal of Marie Antoinette, at least in her later years, that I can think of. It does take several liberties with history, but overall it is a very, very remarkable film, with its leads being 2 outstanding leads. Honestly, if not for the fact that some of the songs felt a little cringy, some of the moments with Marie Antoinette in the first half coming off as a little awkward, this would have gotten at least a point higher. But for me, 8 out of 10. Honestly, if you haven't seen this movie, it literally dropped Wednesday. So I highly suggest you go watch it. And last but not least, The Lost City with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. Honestly, I didn't know what I was going in to expect. That didn't make sense, but whatever. I'm not the biggest rom-com fan, and the best I can give you is the masterpiece of When Harry Met Sally, but this was a genuinely fun movie. Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum had excellent chemistry. Daniel Radcliffe as the villain was genuinely hilarious. Honestly, this movie had so much right, and yet there was one part of the story that just didn't click with me. Don't get me wrong, Divine Joy Randolph is an excellent actress. I mean, hell, her Oscar for The Holdovers didn't win itself, but I'm gonna be honest, her character, Beth, in this movie didn't really do anything for me. And before anyone comes at me in the comments, no, it is not because she's black. No, it is not because she's a woman. No, it is not because she's fat. I just struggled to find her as engaging as the main story. I legit, her side of the story felt like you could have trimmed it down a bit, and it would have taken nothing really away from the story. That being said, it was still a fun movie. The exploration was well handled. Well, the adventure. The characters were very well written and well acted. Yes, even Beth. This is an incredibly entertaining film. And honestly, if a movie is well written, but not entertaining or emotion or moving, it gets a lower score. But if a movie is not well written and very entertaining, the opposite works. This is a bit of both. It is very well written, and it is very entertaining and very moving at moments. And with that, I gotta give it a 7.5 out of 10. So, that's my movie reviews for the week. Next week I am back to 2 movies. And if you see this on TikTok, go ahead and give me a like, give me a follow, repost this, share this, tag your friends who like movies. If you see this on YouTube, the Red app, go ahead and give me a subscribe. Give me your thoughts on the movie on both. Like, again, on TikTok, give me a follow. Give me likes. On YouTube, like and subscribe. And as always, y'all stay interesting.